Good afternoon. Can you guys hear me? I know I've changed the time on this like a dozen times now. Because you all know me, I don't stay live very long, anyways. We've got Sunnyside, she votes no to the nude. Captain Obvious, Mel D, Sunnyside. Oh, I said Sunnyside. Oh, look, there's me, Science Girl, Mama T Belly. What the hell is going on around the YouTubes? Hey, Jonathan. Hello, Science Girl. Is that the real Science Girl, y'all? Gina, Kathy Clock the House, Toodles, Hey Profiling, iLurker, Lisa 54. What is going on around here? I literally had to go into Discord today to get a Remy recap. Now, hey, critters. Now, first of all, I went into Molly's, and I told her all three of them belong in jail. And when I say all three, I mean Marissa, Jen, and Tina. And of course, she said I was a nobody. I was, a junkie channel, blah, 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 and blocked me. Whatever. Blah, blah, blah. Blocked me. Hello, Remy. Exactly, Lisa 54. Here's the thing. In the last week or so, I've seen a set of titties. I've seen Brian's ass. And now I'm hearing about these nudes. Okay? And the fact that Barnyard sleeps naked. And her bush was showing. Who cares? And of all people, Molly, you drag back Tacos and her scamming wife? Why would anybody believe those two? They had to get exiled from the community for faking an unalive. Why is anybody going to believe? I'm telling you right now, if I was a Barnyard, I'd go straight to my police department with that recording that they took pictures of me while I was asleep, and now they're passing them around. I know, Mama T. Belly, thank God I have a therapist. Yeah, after 2 years. And why are they hanging on to these pictures? People, I am begging you, do not send nudes. Do not send them to anybody on the internet. Don't even do them with your lover, because they can always become your unlover. And that is revenge porn. And if I was Barnyard, I'd take that recording, I'd go straight to my police department, and I would tell them, I was asleep when this picture was taken. It is ridiculous, Jamie. You bring back two people who nobody has any trust in at all to back your story. You're hanging on to pictures. If I swear, I'd go and I'd have all three of their devices subpoenaed. And you can try to erase it, but they can all find it. Hey, Sweet Pea. The cops can always pull that shit up. People try to erase stuff, it don't work. It's in there. It's unless they all three take their phones and throw them in a river. And now, 2 years later, you want to threaten this woman with this stuff? I don't care how you feel about Barnyard. I personally don't have a problem with the woman. She's never given me any grief. But what happened to common adult respect? Thank you, Jonathan. I love you too. Okay, guys, you all know that I have this giant hernia. Hey, Sergeant Blackrock. And contrary to popular belief, people saying, well, she just won't go get it fixed. I can't get it fixed because it's going to be such an extensive surgery that my pulmonologist will not let me go under that long. Okay. Now, with that, I have been diagnosed with body dysphoria. Okay. My family knows when we're out on the boat or whatever, they respect the fact that I don't want pictures taken of me. Okay. Hey, Kim. My friends, people that I consider my friends in real life, respect that fact. If I went on a girl trip and I slept naked, which is everyone's prerogative, a lot of people sleep naked. I personally don't, just because I'm always scared I'll get a call in the middle of the night and have to run out the door. And somebody's coming in the room and taking pictures of my, yes, there's a lot of complications. Someone's taking pictures of me asleep. I'm telling you, if I was Barnyard, I would be on a plane on my way to Hershey. I would knock on her door and I'd hit her square in her mouth. And you know what? We as a community would raise the money to get Barnyard out of jail. And I think Barnyard could take her. My sister sleeps nude. Trust me, when I'm at their house and she gets up in the middle of the night to go pee or something, it's not pretty. But I would never, ever pick up my phone and snap a picture of her. You can't go on a girls' trip without doing something like that, knowing that 90% of the time it's going to be held over that person's head. I think what they've done is illegal. Now, I'm not an attorney, but I think what they've done is illegal. And if I were Barnyard, I would contact my local police department and I would ask them if what they're done is illegal. And the fact that they're passing them to and from, the fact that they have them 2 years after this, if this doesn't tell you what kind of people Marissa is and tacos and or Jen and Tina are. There are no pictures. How do you know that, Red? That's not something you should go around threatening if you don't really have it. It is definitely against terms of service on here. Freaking gross, Donna. I wouldn't, you know what? I have had falling out with people on here. And not that I've ever gotten, it seems like DMs and nudes or something that's, I don't get nudes sent to me, nor do I send them. But I'm just not even really believing what I'm hearing. You think they're liars? Well, we know that. Barnyard is pressing charges right now. Good. Good. And I hope all 3 of their phones are confiscated. Because you know what? I've been wanting to take a little looky-see at Taco's phone for a while now. For a whole different reason. And she knows why. And I won't bring that up. Out of respect. But I've been kind of wanting to see Taco's phone for a while. Marissa, Molly, people are tired of this shit. Hey, Johnny. People are tired. Anybody that would go to that woman and tell their deepest, darkest secrets to is crazy. I have seen her time after time after time expose people's personal lives. Yeah, I heard that, Mel D. That's another reason I'd like to see old Jen and Tina's phone. But I'm going to let that one go. Anybody, I am telling you, anybody on here that would tell that woman their private personal business is crazy. Time after time after time, I have seen her get mad at people that was her clients and release personal information on Barnyard. If you don't go press charges, thank you. Thank you for filing a police report. No one talks about her son. Everybody on here agrees that Jake is a very good kid, very well established kid, very smart, actually very lucky compared to a lot of children in the world. I don't know, Red. Because this is what Marissa does. Marissa got mad because Barnyard was on a panel or something that she didn't approve of. Maybe Alicia's. I don't know. I don't know where Barnyard's been. But what she's doing is illegal. You cannot do this shit. According to them, Teach My Ass, they took a picture of her asleep of her private area, and they've been running with it. And I got to give Barnyard credit. Barnyard has basically said, look, if I want to grow that stuff, to my knees and braid it and wrap it around my legs, I'll do it. Now, only Barnyard knows what it looks like down there. So if they're describing it, then they obviously took a picture of it. Because I don't believe Barnyard goes around saying, hey, all of YouTube, I prefer a bush, or I prefer a landing strip, or I prefer nude, or the carpets match the drapes. I don't ever hear Barnyard saying stuff like that. But Marissa's on there with these two blithering idiots who faked an unalive. Clary, I don't get it either. I do not get all of it. According to Molly, I'm an old lady. Berber carpet. But like I said, my sister sleeps naked. At times I stay at my sister's house. She gets up in the middle of the night and goes to the bathroom with all of her glories flying in the air. I would never think to pick up a telephone and snap a picture of my sister. Is there no honor amongst people? What is wrong with people? Hey, Monkey's mama. Girl, I went to the track the other day. I wanted to hit so bad, but I didn't. Okay, Heather, you personally would not sleep naked in a room, but I mean, I don't sleep naked. It's just not my thing. But obviously, people do. But when you consider people, you were, Barnyard was at their wedding. She was going to officiate it until uh until Marissa butted in. And Barnyard gladly said, okay, let Marissa do it then. You should be able to trust the people you're with. And I got to be honest with you, I wouldn't really care how I felt about Barnyard. I don't have a problem with her, but even if I did, I wouldn't care who this was. Which real quick, I've been told I need to call out Steph. So let me call Steph out real quick to satisfy the ponies, just real quickly. I called out Steph back when she was your all's friend for the word she used, and you all didn't give a damn. So don't tell me to call her out now. I talked to her behind the scenes. I told her I don't like that word. Okay, done with it. See, that's what you all do. You all call out behind the scenes. That's what I did. Okay, done with it. Steph has been called out. Now, back to the nudies. It's about respect. I mean, my friends know I do not like my pictures taken. And they respect that. I'm talking with my clothes on. When we go to the girls' camping annual camping trip, they know I don't like my picture taken. And if they do a group picture, I get in the back. I'm only 5'4", but they still let me get in the back because they know I don't want my picture taken. They respect that. I agree. Moonlight. Somebody clip it. I think Social Fade might have got most of it. I don't know. I couldn't believe it. And then she went on this morning and made matters even worse. Even worse than they were already. It's as if I didn't think she could do that. I went in there and told her they all three belong in jail. I got the boot. I got called a junky little channel, blah, 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 blah. You know, typical Marissa shit. And usually I don't comment on Marissa because I think there's plenty of people doing that already. And the more you talk about her, the bigger nut she gets. But this really isn't even about Marissa. This is about dignity. And this is the fact that she's basically being blackmailed with pictures. Heather, the picture of she's asleep, I don't know about sending nudes. Even if she did send nudes, let's say she did, I don't know. Then okay, that was a mistake on Barnyard's part. But do they still have the right to hold those over her head? I was just glad she gave me a shout out before she blocked me. I don't understand any of this. How anybody can support her. She did Moonlight, and I'm just gonna say Moonlight because dancing in the moonlight. Oh, I get it now. It looked harder to say than what it is. Dancing in the moonlight. She did put in a police report, and I would have all three of their phones subpoenaed. Yes, Clary. You should have heard Marissa. It was so gross. She was sitting there describing the insides of allegedly Barnyard's vagina. It was so gross. I mean, no offense, Barnyard, but I don't want to hear what the inside of anybody's vagina looks like. I'm sure vaginas are like every other thing. There's some good ones and there's some pretty ones and there's some ugly ones. I don't want to. I don't. I'm staying vanilla too. Me too, Sonia. Me too. I am vanilla all the freaking way. They have lost their freaking minds, Johnny. This place, I never dreamed a couple years ago that it could get worse than what it was a couple years ago. A couple years ago was definitely vanilla. Oh, I'm not outraged. Did you hear Barnyard was sending pics after the wedding? I heard that, Randa, and I don't know that to be true. Hello, Pink. She should end up with the charge. I don't know what Barnyard sent. I don't care. You know, I don't care. Don't do that, people. Anybody, just don't do that. I mean, aren't we going through this with the oh goofy ass over there right now? The little turtle man. What's his name? Uh that's all that does matter, Leo's wife. Dolly, yeah. Oh, there was a horse. If you watch my racing video where I was over at the racetrack, there was a horse in the race called Lycan, spelled just like that. And I was like, I can't bet that one. And it was a chalk, but I didn't bet it. I don't think it won, but it was a chalk. Probably should have thrown it in. It is a crime. I would have all, if I was Barnyard, I would file that police report, which she said she did. I would have all three of those people's. Barnyard knows their names. They've all been close enough uh, to know each other's names, where they live. I would have all of their devices confiscated. If you're sitting on nude pictures of me 2 years after the fact, ooh, I don't even want to think what tacos and them are doing to that picture. Sorry, Barnyard. Oh, Val, congratulations, I hope. Yes, they took a picture of Barnyard's bush while she was asleep. Then they're saying Barnyard sent these really disgusting, I mean, right down to the color of, don't even make me say it. Please don't make me say it. That's wrong too, Natalie. I don't know the man, but you don't. What is up with all the dick pics and stuff? You're right, Clary. They could be put on a sex offender registry. I think it'd be great, Val. I'm not going to say it, Mel. Actually, it's making me throw up a little bit in my mouth. Just just what I just heard on Marissa's channel. I mean, it was like verbal porn. It was like somebody reading an audio porn book to me. Well, till I got thrown out, which I could still listen, but I left. Me neither, Clary. Me neither. Even when I had a smoking hot body, I never ever took pictures, never allowed anybody to take pictures. I was with a man for 14 years. The topic would come up, I would shut it down, he would be okay with it, and we would move on with another couple years. Yeah, exactly. She was getting off making Barnyard squirm, or thought she was, until Barnyard took a link. If she knows anything about Barnyard, she knows she's not afraid to take a link. That's the thing, Val. Not only can you not be listening to it, but this is something we shouldn't be discussing as adults. Don't do it, Captain Obvious. Don't break down. But in the last week, I've seen, 2 weeks, I've seen Michelle's titties, Molly's titties, Brian's ass, and now I've heard all about Barnyard's cooch. Way more than anybody should know about somebody's cooch. And then people wonder why, well, why don't you go live? What am I going to talk about? I can't top this. Clary. It's almost true. It's like the older generation is more into the sexualization than the young kids are. You used to have to worry about the young kids doing this. You have to tell your children, your teens, don't ever put nude pics on the internet. Don't ever send nude pics to your boyfriend. Don't ever do anything to embarrass your family. She is vile. That's why she was run off. I don't know what's true and what's not true. All I know is everybody makes mistakes. If Barnyard really did send nudes, and I don't know that she did because you can't believe a word, all I'm saying is nobody wants to be known for the worst mistake they've ever committed on here. But the pictures that was taken while she was asleep is illegal. Keep your clothes on, people. Well, no, not necessarily full on hypocrisy because they could pass around the pictures that they took of her when she was asleep. And Molly described it in oh my god, in way too much detail. All nudes go through Cosmic. It's the international rule for safety reasons. I don't get this, man. I'm not understanding this. Hello, Carla. No, Randa, that's not the way it went, sweetie. That's not the way it went. Molly had a shit fit because Barnyard went on somebody's panel. And I'm going to say it was Alicia's panel. Yes, critters, she did a play by play. Now I'm sitting here hoping it's an imaginary vagina because you could have literally got visuals from what. Yes, Janie, everyone has lost their damn minds. She's not bothered, but you know what? Someone needs to take her channel down. And I'm not saying go over there and mass report her or whatever. And it's going to take a lot to get Molly off of YouTube because YouTube doesn't like to get rid of people that have that has a lot of subs like that. Hey, Janie Bobani. They like to, hang on to the big ones and get rid of the little ones. It doesn't even matter if the little ones are just much better channels. The Zen pen and find your inner peace. Well, now in Michelle's case, and I'm not going to sit here and rag on Michelle because she seems to be doing better. Exactly. I agree with you on that, Ruby. Oh, Carla, you got to go watch Barnyard. It. Let's just say a lot of nastiness. She will delete it. Yes, Barnyard did react to it. So you can go watch Diamond Cutter. I don't even know if I have any wrenches in here. I can't see. But they can drop her channel if they want. If I have any wrenches in here. All I can tell you is what I witnessed this morning. Yeah, I can't go with Michelle today. She just signed her divorce papers and she's really sad and well, to be honest with you, I don't want to go at her anyways. She's doing better as far as yeah, she'll put it behind a paywall. Exactly. Leo's wife. And see, I can't make anybody a wrench while I'm on here. I get the option to star comment, put you in timeout, or block you. That's what I get. Or I can pin your comment like that. Captain Obvious, I would give you a wrench, but I can't do it while I'm on here. I'm on my phone. No pics were taken while she was asleep. That has been confirmed. Who confirmed that, Mel D? So Marissa and them are just lying about her bush? God, I hate even saying that. Nobody's fighting, Rex. We're just talking about the insanity here on YouTube. So Marissa and them, why even say, why would Marissa admit to? No, no, no. Even before the pictures that were allegedly sent. Yeah, just nonchalant. Just old ladies getting naked again. Okay, but why is Marissa lying and saying that they took a picture of her? Because Marissa admitted to that. Thank you, Lisa54. Yeah, nothing to see here. There's no visuals going on here. I can promise you that. I don't know, Aries Fire. I don't know. I'm going to have to. Hopefully, other people will go live and tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help them God. But I don't expect none of that to happen. All I know is what I heard Molly describing this morning was way too. You had to be up in that thing to describe it like that. And to threaten to send those pictures around is wrong. Oh, they need more than church. They need an exorcism. You're right. They have no right to lie on you and defame your name. Okay, so while you're in here, Barnyard, did they or did they not take pictures of you sleeping? And if not, why would Marissa say that? Oh, it was very detailed, way too detailed. I told you it sounded like somebody was reading an audio porn book to me. Well, not like just to me. I don't know, guys. Like I said, in 2 weeks, I've seen Michelle's titties, MGL's titties, Brian's ass, and then today, all of this. And I was like, yes, that's what I got out of it. I guess because she doesn't get any at home, Monroe. I don't know. I'm waiting on detective from Dallas to call back as we speak. I have filed a report already with Mississippi. Okay, good for you. Maybe she can't talk about it. Maybe she's not supposed to talk anymore about it until she hears from the detectives. I don't care. You don't threaten people with sending around pictures. I mean, Molly's description made 50 Shades of Grey. Hello, blank slate. Made 50 Shades of Grey sound like Sesame Street. I couldn't believe what was coming. Yes, I can, but I really couldn't believe what was coming out of that woman's mouth. You talk about no class. I mean, I'm talking no class, zero class. And she thinks she's too good to have her name put on property in the state of Pennsylvania. Girl, there's a reason you ain't put on the property. And that's because your old man's probably going to leave you as soon as he can. I mean, how long has he been putting up with this shit now? 17 years? 18 years? She literally made it sound like that her name wasn't on the property, their houses in Pennsylvania, because it's Pennsylvania. Like she's too good for the state of Pennsylvania. Bitch, you ought to be in a cardboard box somewhere. And the fact of the matter is, if you lose your YouTube, you probably will. Yep, I agree, Captain Obvious. I usually just blow off the shit that Marissa says. I really do. I don't like talking about her because everybody talks about her. And I just don't, I just usually just blow it off, because I missed what RDA said. Y'all know if I start reading chat, I get all twisted and start talking about, it's like squirrel. And what it boils down to is the two people that she brought back to be her tell everybody I'm telling the truth are two people who got caught in an unaliving scam. And again, tacos, I really want to see your phone. And not because I want to see Barnyard Snatch. I think you know why I want to see your phone, bitch. I don't understand. I swear. I don't even talk to my therapist about this place because she would tell me that I'm crazy for even being on here. Hello, Tawanda. Tawanda, I miss you so much. We're gonna have to catch up. My life's been well, a wreck. That's why I haven't been talking to anybody. But since somebody made their life a bigger wreck today, I thought, ooh, somebody's more fucked up than I am right now. The boomers have broken free. I don't know, guys. I'm just blown away at what I mean, if she hasn't put it on, yeah, if she hasn't put it behind a paywall yet, or if she's still over there running her mouth, go over there and rewind. If you want to hear an audio porn read to you by Molly Golightly, then by all means leave my chat and go over there and listen to her because what she said was disgusting. Oh, you're getting a puppy? I have to see it before I can name it. Oh, it was terrible, JC. Yeah. Do not eat while listening. And no trigger warning or anything. She didn't even say trigger warning. Me neither, JC. Thank you, Leo's wife. And like I said, I don't normally talk about Marissa because I just don't find her that interesting. She's the same pile of bullshit every time she opens her mouth. And there's other people that talk about her constantly. And to be honest with you, she also ooh, yes, you got to send me a picture, Captain Obvious. I'll put it on my community page and we can name it. That's what I did with Maggie. Exactly. At least we know what Molly or what Marissa does with her friends now. If you're ever in a room alone with that woman, I wouldn't even go pee around her. I swear, if I was at a meet and greet, which I would never do, I don't know. I don't know why Adrian doesn't have a problem with her flashing her silicone boobs. I don't know. Well, I think somebody called them silicone the other day and she got all mad because they're something else. They're like a special kind of boob. Oh, I would never sleep around her. I just think it's horrible what she just said about Barnyard. I don't care how mad I am at you. Well, number one, chances are I haven't seen your crotch. Oh, Tawanda. Oh, Tawanda. Tawanda. We got to talk later. We'll do a group call with our group. But I can promise you I have seen no one's crotch here on YouTube. But even if I had and I was mad at you, I would never do what Marissa just did. And I think Barnyard was quite tolerable with Marissa for a long time after they parted ways. I personally feel that way. Girl, if I was around Marissa, I'd wear 4 pairs of leggings, a snowsuit, and I'd still put a lock on that thing. If you remember correctly, every trip she's ever gone on out of town, she's made it into something sexual. Every trip she's ever taken with friends from YouTube, she's made it something sexual. So that tells you something. So for all you newbies over there listening to Marissa and rooting her on, go to her next meet and greet. But when you gotta pee, don't tell her. She'll be in the next stall with the phone. Thank you for the super sticker, Aries Fire. It's so gross. It's just all so gross, man. These are talks you should have to have with your teenager. Okay, now, you know, don't ever put dirty pictures out in the internet because, the internet is forever. This is not something that should be a topic in a community full of women from the ages of probably average 25 to 65. Exactly. If you see Molly tapping her feet under your stall, just stay quiet. I'm telling you, every trip this woman has ever made with anybody that she has met off YouTube, she has somehow found a way to bring sexuality into it, to bring sex into it. Hold on a minute, guys. I gotta mute me. Okay, sorry. I had to discuss dinner. Rex, you should do it. You should go up there and just troll the shit out of her. I don't know if Diamond Cutter's here or not. I would imagine she's probably pretty upset with what's gone on today. I would be. Um, I don't know the whole story. I just know what I heard Molly saying and what I heard her threatening. And two tacos, I believe it was Jen, not Tina, on the other end, uh, agreeing with everything. Oh, yeah, she blocked me too. Oh, sorry, I didn't see the bet. I didn't see the bet profiling. I was talking about dinner. Jen sent Molly the pics. I don't even know why anybody has those pics. I, guys, I guess I'm just a big old prude. Sorry, I'm opening mail, which more than likely is a bill, so won't take long. Those pics are fake. Well, they don't have any right to do that to Barnyard. Humpty Dumpty. They don't have any right. And if Barnyard really did go down and Mrs. America, you cannot believe anything that comes out of those two women's mouth, Tina or Jen. And why Molly thought they would be good references, other than the fact that they were there to back up her stories. Exactly, Humpty Dumpty. They're disgusting. They got ran out of this community once, and now Molly wants to drag them back in. Did you hear how excited Jen sounded when Marissa said, "Hey, Jen, it's me, Marissa"? You would have thought God just called her. Oh, it's Marissa. Tina, wake up. It's Marissa. You know what I do? Somebody calls me that time of night, and I don't care if I like you. If your hair ain't on fire, I'm going to hang up on you. And Tawanda can attest to that. That's not true. If you really needed me and you needed somebody to talk to, I would wait. Yeah, she said, it's Molly Golightly. So see, they think they found their way back into this community. Not happening. Not happening. Hey, Pearls. Yes, they are all disgusting. Will you call me later? Will you call? Please call. What the hell? Now, if it was Sam Elliott and he called me, I might ask him to call me back. And now I'm not kidding. If Sam Elliott called me in the middle of the night, I might say, "Will you please call me back?" But Marissa, what happened to all of her subs? She only has 13.8. Well, either several thousand caught on, or she didn't repurchase them. I think you got to pay for those monthly or bi-monthly or something. And it's just killing her that this Michelle chick is getting views, and people are really digging this Michelle chick. I personally cannot. Yes, Sam, please call. I personally cannot discuss Michelle because the first I heard of her, what she was saying about her child totally disgusted me, and I do not wish her any bad luck. She's just not somebody I follow. Can you hear me? Hello? Why can't Sunnyside hear me? Must be Sunnyside's internet, not mine. Molly does seem more stressed than usual. Well, she's got a hell of a way of relieving her stress. Well, guys, you know me. I don't ever stay on long. Usually, when I go live, I get 5 or 6 live streams done about me. Maybe that won't happen this time since I'm actually talking about Marissa. But Marissa, you, Jen, and Tina belong in jail. You belong behind bars. And we've all seen how that works out. I don't know, Kiki. But if you're against what she's done, what they've done to Barnyard, then feel free to speak up about it. I did watch Kiki's video. Go over to Kiki Ramblings and watch her video. I don't know how. I don't drop links. I don't know. I'm trifling. I'm lazy trifling. And not to mention, I don't know how. If I knew how, I would, but I don't. So it is the lowest. It's the lowest of the lowest. And like I said, I'm not one to jump on the Molly Go Lightly bandwagon. Never have been. But I had to speak up about this because what I heard that woman saying was just disgusting. So go watch Kiki Rambling's video. Give it a thumbs up. Give me a thumbs up or a thumbs down, whatever. The weather's beautiful here. I hope everybody gets out and gets some fresh air. I'm going to make some dinner here in a little bit and just do life. But thanks for coming in. Thanks for supporting my channel. Thank you for the super chats. And everybody, keep your clothes on, for God's sakes. All right. We'll see you around the tubes, folks.